before this vlog begins, I just want to give a preface by saying there was a beginning segment of this vlog that I did not include just because I didn't think it was going to fit in with the whole narrative of today. So I'm going to leave it for tomorrow. But I hope you understand. It was a really, really funny clip. And it involves me and Jay making like a motorized couch. You guys will see it tomorrow, but it was a really funny clip, but it just didn't flow well with what I'm talking about today. So I hope you understand. All right, I'll get back into the video now. All right, thank you.
Excuse us, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2.
Okay, so I had to cut the adventure short with Jay, the motorized couch. That was really, really funny. We're gonna pick that up on a different day, but right now he had to go to some sort of like event for Butasa. However, I'm gonna go to the gym right now, and we had to stop early for those two reasons. Also, the board was having trouble. I think I mentioned that already, but I fixed it. It was just that board has so many issues. I hate riding that one, but I was able to fix it, which is good. Okay, I know that was a very chaotic start to the vlog, but I'm gonna go to the gym, so I will see you after the gym. Alright, so I'm back from the gym and showered all up, and I have a lot of homework to do, so I'm gonna get started on that right now. It's currently 10 o'clock. I'm probably gonna work until like 12 probably, and call quits there and then go to sleep. I will check in with you guys once I make some good progress or once I'm done, so I will see you then. Okay, so I just wrapped up homework for the day. I got one entire project finished, which is super good. That just leaves another project I have to do, and another project, and another project. So there's a total of 3 left. There's still a lot to do, and then I'll do next week. Lots of deadlines. But before that, I want to finish today's vlog, and there's actually something I want to talk about, and it has to do with TikTok. So I'm about to change the scene a little bit. Okay, that is a lot better. But what I wanted to say about TikTok was obviously, or obviously not. If many of you do not know, but TikTok is on the verge of getting banned in the United States, which is a pretty big deal for a lot of people. And honestly, I want to talk about what I think about TikTok getting banned and how I kind of see it as a good thing. And I know this can be a touchy subject for a lot of people because TikTok is like the home for a lot of content creators, and a lot of small businesses actually support themselves through TikTok, and it's just a very touchy subject for some people. So I understand if you don't agree with me, but this is just my opinion and what I experienced on TikTok and how I see it. TikTok has done a lot of good things for, a lot of people, like I mentioned before, how small businesses are able to thrive and support themselves by posting content on TikTok, and also with TikTok business, which is like a new thing they added recently. They can sell their products actually through TikTok, which helps them out. And also we have content creators on there that also make a living off of TikTok. And those are all really great things. However, I think there's a lot of bad things on TikTok. I feel like there's more harm than good. I want to go into how TikTok kind of gave certain content creators, I'm not going to give any names or like, any specific people because I don't want to call anyone out, but there are content creators on that platform that really should not be having a platform, since they do spread messages that they shouldn't be spreading on that platform. And now obviously every platform is going to have these type of creators who are not supposed to really have a platform to really, share ideas with, and because these ideas are usually harmful. However, I think TikTok just is able to give birth to so many of these people just because the algorithm is such a weird thing on TikTok. It will blow up basically anyone if you just use the right hashtags or use the right music or have the right caption or whatever. There's a lot of things you can manipulate in order to blow up on TikTok. I don't want to say it's not that hard to blow up on TikTok, but it's definitely a lot easier than any other platform, whether it be like Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, any of that. It's just TikTok is just so easy to get views on there, just because the way TikTok pushes its videos to viewers is a lot different from any other platform. I honestly don't know entirely how their algorithm works. However, I just think that anyone is like on equal standing fields of just being able to get millions or thousands of views. And now because of this, I think there are a lot of people who are getting a platform and they really shouldn't be, because they're spreading, you know, hate or just a bad influence on, you know, people who do want to be content creators. Because what I see a lot, and it's slowly coming to Instagram Reels, which I really hate, is just people who make an ass out of themselves in public and just basically scream or just harass other people and just make other people's lives much harder than they need to be. And it's just annoying. Obviously there's like, you know, some of that content is funny sometimes, but usually it's done in an untasteful manner, and it just gives birth to like people thinking, oh, I can do the same thing. Since this is getting views, I should be doing the same thing. For example, you'll be like at a concert, right? And then just during like a intimate moment, like the artists are having like an intimate moment with, you know, their audience, or it's a quiet moment, or, you know, not really a moment that you should be shouting at, but sometimes these TikTokers will just shout something just to get that TikTok moment. And that is just something super disrespectful to the artist and also the people who are there just to enjoy the show. And you see a lot of that at, like, you know, a bunch of these big concerts for, you know, big artists. And also I'm gonna credit my brother for this, because he's the one that actually came up with this sort of example. He's been talking about this on his Instagram, and that's how I got the idea to talk about this. I get a lot of my ideas from, you know, my brother, but yeah, that's also just an example of how people are disrespectful to other people just for TikTok clout or getting that TikTok moment. And I've kind of moved away from getting TikTok clout or getting that TikTok moment is with the brain rot that's happening on TikTok. It's just the way you consume content on TikTok is pretty different from YouTube or Instagram or those other platforms, just because it's a different feeling you get, just because you can get sucked into TikTok for so long, and as opposed to Instagram Reels or YouTube, you don't get sucked on for that long, or at least from my personal experience, it's harder to get sucked into those platforms, just because with YouTube, it's like more longer form content. So you have to dedicate more time to the certain videos that you decide to watch. And you have to also go have more thinking behind it. Like, oh, wait, I don't want to, you know, watch this video, even though it's like 30 minutes long. This is too much time. I don't even watch this right now. So you would actually have a choice. But as with TikTok, you don't really have a choice, because you just keep scrolling and scrolling. If you don't like the first 2 seconds, you just go to the next one. And you get in this mindset of just like, oh, the next one is gonna be the one video. That's gonna be the one that's gonna make up my entire, you know, day, or it's gonna make this entire time sucked, like all this time sucked, worth it. And that's just like, it just goes on and on and on and on, because you don't know when that next video is gonna be. You just keep telling yourself it's gonna be that. It's like gambling almost. I think if any of you have been on TikTok before, you kind of understand what I'm saying about brain rot. It's like you get the stupid Subway Surfers at the bottom of the screen. You have like some sort of movie scene. It's...
We do realize there's a difference between loving America and being swept up in our 9/11.
I don't understand where that's coming from. I've never seen that in all my years of being on social media. This is just such a weird phenomenon, and it's just something that you see a lot of. Now, I feel like the brain rot issue on TikTok adds on to a bigger issue, and that's when people are not able to think for themselves or have their own opinion, just because on TikTok it's basically just about whoever can scream and shout the loudest and get their voice out there. And sometimes those loud voices are not the best opinions, and with TikTok it's all about sheep and herd mentality. Basically, people will just flock to this one idea without really thinking about them, like their own thoughts and opinions. They'll just be, oh, this content creator I really like is, you know, giving this opinion about a certain subject, and I should probably agree with it just because I really look up to them and they're probably right. And I know this issue definitely is with, you know, it occurs on YouTube, Instagram, other platforms, but with TikTok it's just more rampant and more apparent. It's just, you see it a lot more just because of how there are so many huge content creators on TikTok with huge followings, and that basically blew up out of nowhere. Because with TikTok, you can just blow up out of nowhere and you won't ever know why. And I'm not trying to say that nobody should be able to have a platform they could speak on, and that, you know, you shouldn't be sharing your opinions on social media or let alone TikTok. That's what I'm not trying to say at all, because I truly believe that everyone has the right to speak on a matter, or, you know, opinions or just things they feel really passionate about on the internet. And with TikTok, I think they're promoting the wrong type of people with opinions that are very dangerous and harmful. I hope you guys enjoyed that talk I had about TikTok, and it's just a topic that I'm very, you know, in tune with, just because I used to be a content creator on TikTok. I still technically am, because I'm gonna start posting these, you know, talks on the TikTok just to promote this YouTube channel. And because of that, I think I do have a connection to TikTok, because I did get a following on there for God knows why. I don't even know why I was able to get such a big following on that platform, but I did leave it. I've talked about this before, so yeah, that's why I want to talk about this. So I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.